Hi everybody, it's Gemma. Welcome back to Pampered Wolf. Today we're going to be checking out some of the brand new releases from Charlotte Tilbury within her Pillow Talk range. Only concentrating on the Pillow Talk range within this video. I have done a previous video all about the previous brand new releases and I will link that up here for you just in case you want to check that out. I am a big fan of the Pillow Talk range. She has just released a range in the shade Walk of No Shame. If you do want me to review that, do let me know, but I haven't picked any of those up this month because, to be quite honest, my credit card wouldn't allow me to. So we're just going to be concentrating on Pillow Talk in this video. I already have some products on my face. They're not all Charlotte Tilbury, but all the ones I'm just about to apply to my face will be all Charlotte Tilbury. Let's get on with it. If you are new here, hi, my name's Gemma. I am a qualified esthetician and lover of anything beauty, skincare and makeup. I upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8 PM London time, and I'm also on Instagram if you want to check me out over there. It's at Pampered Wolf, all lowercase, no spaces. I would really appreciate it if you would consider clicking on that subscribe button and also the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Come and join the Pampered Wolf pack. We are a really friendly bunch. Okay, so the products that I'm going to be trialing out in this video that I haven't tried in any other videos, I've got one of the jewel pots in the shade Pillow Talk. This is a brand new release. I've also got the jewel lips, again in the shade Pillow Talk, again brand new release. I've got the Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes Mascara. Excited to try that. And I've also got the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, which I haven't tried in any previous videos before. So let's get some of these on. I already have some of the Pillow Talk Luxury Palette, just this shade here in my crease, just to add a little bit of dimension before we go into the jewel pot, which looks very, very similar to the Scattered Light Glitter eyeshadow that I've got from Hourglass. If you look at both of these here, they are pretty similar. Obviously the Pillow Talk one is much, much pinkier than the Hourglass. So I'll just take off the little plastic cap. The one thing that I'm not keen on about these pots is that they are quite small. If you've got long nails, you're not going to be able to get your finger in this. And I feel like the best way to apply these is with your fingertips. So if you can't get your finger in, you know, it's going to cause problems. So you could get a brush, take some out of the pot and pop it on the back of your hand. But I just feel you'll use a lot more product doing it that way and it's a bit of a waste. But I think this is going to last for a really long time regardless. So I'm just smooshing my finger around in the pot. Technical term, smooshing. So I've got some on the end of my finger. It is a beautiful colour. To be fair, I am a big fan of the Pillow Talk range, but I'm not a huge fan of pinky shades on my eyes. Personally, it's really not for me. So I really did want to try this out though, but I've got a feeling that the shade isn't going to be my preference, but that's not Charlotte Tilbury's fault. I like more goldy, champagne-y colours on my eyes. So let's just pop, wow, just pop this on. Wowzers. That is some really, really beautiful payoff. That's stunning. That's really beautiful. Feels very nice on the lid. It doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't feel creamy like it's going to crease in the eyelid folds. That's just really, really pretty. Really pretty. I like that. So I'm going to switch fingers because a tip if you don't do this at home, I can't do this with the same finger. So I like to take my left middle finger, smoosh it in the pot, and then do this side with the left hand. I am not remotely ambidextrous, by the way, so I don't have as much accuracy with my left hand as I do with my right, but I still find it's easier to do this side with the left hand. Oh, This is just so, so pretty. I really, really like that. Let's move on to the next product though, before I just keep staring at myself in the monitor. So let's move on to the Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes, which is in a really, really chunky tube. I actually was quite surprised when I removed this from the packaging because the packaging looks quite small in comparison, and I didn't think this would actually fit into this. Usually it's a much thinner tube in this sort of packaging, so I was pleasantly surprised. You get 10 mils worth of product, do you? Yes, you do. You get 10 mils worth of product, which is 0.33 fluid ounces. Can't remember how much this was. I will link everything in the description box below. I made the mistake of watching a couple of reviews on this before I actually applied some to my lashes, and I don't usually do that because this is my job. I try to stay completely neutral and not have my judgment clouded by watching other people's reviews. I did watch Wayne Goss's review the other day, which wasn't very complimentary about this product, which sort of made me think, oh, do I want to try this now? But I also watched Charlotte Holcroft's review and she really liked it. But we all know that mascara is such a personal item. It really is. Something I like, you may not like, and vice versa. I am really, really picky when it comes to my mascaras, and my favourite mascara from Charlotte Tilbury is the Legendary Lashes Volume 2. Absolutely love it. I think it just makes my lashes look really voluminous, really full, and very, very fluttery. So I was very eager to try some of this on my lashes, and I tried it yesterday. I know exactly how I'm going to feel about this, but you're going to have to wait and see. So let me just show you the applicator. So it has a flat side where it doesn't have any bristles. The bristles are on the outer edge, so this top area and the bottom area, and they get thinner towards the end. I absolutely love this applicator. When you turn it round, you will see all the bristles there. So you can have the best of both worlds. You can separate using the bristles, and you can really fill the lashes full of the mascara by using the flat end. And that's exactly how you're actually supposed to do it. Had a look at the directions. You're supposed to use the flat end first and really brush that through the lashes to coat the lashes in full with the mascara, and then turn it round with the strokes of the bristles and separate it all. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So use the flat side. Let me get this right. There we go. And just push this, and really do push it right from the bottom to get that lift, because this is supposed to give a really, really good lift. Now I have got a bit on my skin. I'm going to leave that to dry before I flick that off. So once I've got one coat, I'm going to turn it round and use the bristles to comb through the lashes. Now yesterday when I tried it, I was so much neater than this. I've got this absolutely everywhere. I've got it on my waterline, and I've got it on my eyelid. Oh, that's just the pressure of filming. It really is. So that for me is pretty much enough. I think one coat of this is really quite decent. I think that's really nice. Let me just read what it says on the box. So 93%, trying to read it in French. That just won't do, will it? Apparently the English is on the front. Look at the front if you're English. Duh. And 93% agree that the mascara gives the lashes a voluminous definition. I wouldn't say that these are massively volumized. I would say they are definitely lifted, but I wouldn't say these are volumized, but there's only one coat on there. I'm quite happy with how they look with one coat, but we will apply another coat just to see whether this adds volume. 96% agree the lashes look magnified and amplified. I definitely think that. This is a super, super serious black formula. If you don't like that, you're not gonna like this. 96% agree that the mascara visibly lengthens the lashes. Well, I definitely think they look lifted, and you know, mascara, no mascara, they're more visible. I'm not quite sure whether they look longer than with any of my other mascaras, but at this moment in time, I like it. Let me just do the bottom lashes. And for the bottom lashes, I'm really gonna wipe the applicator quite a lot because I don't like a lot of mascara on my lower lashes. So just gonna go in with those. I usually use the tip of the applicator because I really don't like to use a lot. Really, really pretty. We're gonna go in for a second coat, so let's go for it. I'm actually not gonna go in with the flat end again because I do feel like I've got enough. Maybe I should. I don't know. Let's just go in with the bristles for this second coat because I want to make sure that my lashes stay separate and don't look clumpy. This isn't waterproof or water resistant, so if you live in a really humid climate and you only like to wear waterproof or water resistant mascaras due to transfer onto the upper lids, then this is probably one for you to miss because I doubt this will do that. In fact, I already know this isn't going to do that because I wore this for 5 hours yesterday and got home and I got those little mascara lines on my upper lids because my lashes are quite long naturally and this did transfer, so only a very, very small amount compared to my other mascaras that I use, which tend to transfer quite a bit. This one transferred a little bit, so just be pre-warned. This will transfer, especially if you live in a very, very hot, humid country and you've got very long lashes. I didn't find that this smudged all over the place though, so I didn't have any anywhere else other than those little lines on the forehead. Not on the forehead, you know what I mean, on my upper lids, and I didn't get any flaking. I've got a feeling this is going to be really, really nice when it thickens up a little bit. At the moment, it's quite heavy on the lashes. It's quite a wet formula, which is lovely, and it goes on the lashes beautifully. I really like a wet formula. I don't think there's anything wrong with having that if that's your preference, but with 2 coats, it does feel a little bit heavy. I feel like I've got fake lashes on, which is a pretty strange feeling considering all the other mascaras that I use. It doesn't feel as heavy as this one. It's not a problem, it's just something to get used to. So that is it with the 2 coats. I think it looks really, really nice. I think all my lashes look quite separated. I could do with maybe separating these inner corner ones just a little bit because they have gone slightly clumpy, but that is doable. It's not a problem. These outer ones look really fluttery. They look really long. They definitely look exaggerated. I really like it. I'm going to do the other side and I'll be right back. So that's with both sides completed. I really like this mascara. I know I said that it does transfer onto my upper lids. I don't find that a problem. I get that problem with all mascaras unless it's completely waterproof, and I don't like wearing a completely waterproof mascara because it just takes forever to remove. This one does not take forever to remove. I used a really gentle cleanser on my skin and this came off no problems whatsoever, which I really like about this. Also, my lashes look really lifted. What I want you to bear in mind is that my lashes have already been lifted with a lash lift. So although I do feel like this has lifted them and made it more exaggerated, please do bear that in mind. If you haven't already had a lash lift, you may have to curl your lashes beforehand. So yeah. I really like that. I'm really pleased that I bought it. So let's move on to the next product, which is the Jewel Lips in the shade Pillow Talk. Now, I am a big fan of the Pillow Talk lip products. I think I have every single Pillow Talk lip product apart from the collagen lips, which I meant to order. and forgot. Oh dear. Anyway, you can use this on its own, or you can use this as a topper over a different lipstick if you want to, but I'm just going to use it on its own. This is more of a gloss. It's very subtle, and although it's called Jewel Lips, I don't find that this is overly sparkly. Now Charlotte does another product. Which one is it? Yes, it's this one. It's called Pillow Talk Diamonds. This is one that I didn't like because it was really overly sparkly on the lip, and I felt like it was something back from the 1980s when we all had that really vibrant pink lipstick with all the glitter particles in. And yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of this. This, on the other hand, is more subtle, so the glitter particles in this aren't as evident. You just get a really nice shimmer from this. And it helps to give quite a full effect to the lip. I really like that. I think it's really natural. It is, however, quite sticky, but because of the stickiness, it lasts on your lip for a really long period of time. I think this lasted on my lips for around about 4 hours yesterday before I was having to reapply it. So that's a good thing, but if you don't like a sticky product on your lip, you may not like this, because I do find it is slightly sticky. Let me show you the lips up close so you can see the extent of the glitter particles within the gloss, which I don't think are that noticeable until you get really, really up close, which is why I like it so much. So it just adds that little bit of a shimmer to the lip without you looking like you should be going to the school disco back in the 80s. I really, really like it. Let's move on to the next one, which is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is first impressions. I haven't actually used this before like I've used all of the other products because I just couldn't wait to use all of the other products, whereas I'm not usually into setting sprays. I don't use one on a daily basis. So, you know, I wasn't really eager to get this on my face. I'm not quite sure why I'm shaking this up like there's no tomorrow. It's not necessary. Let's see. Okay, so the mist is really fine, which is a good thing. Okay. Okay, so the first thing you notice is the mist is very fine. It's very cooling on the skin, and the fragrance is kapow! Super, super fragranced whilst pretentious wafting. I'm quite a fan of the fragrance. Obviously, I'd prefer that there was no fragrance in here whatsoever. It's strong, but I find the fragrance quite pleasant. I don't find this one is a rose fragrance. Somebody's going to tell me that it is rose fragrance in a minute in the comments section, but I find this more of a multi-floral scent, more like a hyacinth type scent, and I find it quite pleasant. I can't actually smell it now, so it's already gone. And usually I have a really good nose for fragrances. You may find that if you are very, very sensitive to fragrance and you suffer with headaches, that you probably can't use this. I know Wayne Goss can't use this because he is sensitive to fragrance and they do give him headaches and migraines. You can feel a sort of tightening on the skin, but only slightly, not as much as some setting sprays. I think that's a really pleasant setting spray, and I didn't think I was gonna like it. I thought this is surely the one that I'm not gonna like because of the fragrance, and actually I find the fragrance quite pleasant. Again, it wouldn't be my go-to product, but it's a really good setting spray. And I am going out tonight, so we'll see whether it makes my makeup last a little bit longer. I can't believe that we've got through all of the 4 products, and I like them all. So I'm really struggling to pick my favourite. I really like them all. I think my least favourite has got to be the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, but again, I'm biased. I hardly ever use setting sprays. This has got a fragrance in and I prefer, if possible, to not use fragrance within my makeup unless it's absolutely top quality bob on. And I don't generally use setting sprays, so I would probably leave that one out. My favourite has got to be the Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes. Is it called that? Yes, it is. I remembered. That's unheard of. I really like that one. I think it's made my lashes look super long, super black, which I really, really like. Separated, just really, really beautiful. The only thing that it said it was going to do was volumize my lashes, and I don't think it's volumized my lashes that much. Not in comparison to the other mascaras from Charlotte Tilbury, but I really, really like it and I will continue to use it. I really, really love the Jewel Pot in the shade Pillow Talk. I just think, I mean, wow, look. It is just so beautiful. Glittery, but expensive glittery, not cheap glittery, if you know what I mean. It just looks really, really beautiful and grown up rather than that sort of glittery eyeshadow that looks like it belongs on a 12-year-old. I hope you know what I mean. And I absolutely love the Jewel Lips. I just think this looks so, so beautiful. You can wear this in the daytime and you can zhuzh it up in the evening with a further colour underneath it and use this as a topper if you want to. Really, really beautiful. I just like them all. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Do let me know what you thought about it in the comments section below and hope to see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.